Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2024 CWPA Men's National Collegiate Club Championship at the University of Florida's O'Connell Pool. Next game is game 16, which features in the dark caps, California Maritime Academy, and in the white caps, Washington University in St. Louis. We need everyone to be on their best behavior. Please support the participants and officials in a positive manner. Anyone failing to do so may be removed from the pool. Also, remember that alcohol and tobacco products within the competition site are prohibited. The officials for this game are Kevin Heinrich and Chad Lemons. Welcome you to the continuation of the 2024 CWPA Men's National Collegiate Club Championship at the University of Florida. This is Scott S. D. Weiss and the CWPA Network. Saturday, November 9, 2024. We've got game 16 on tap between Free Seed and Sierra Pacific champion California Maritime Academy keel haulers, and in the white caps, the 6th position Washington University in St. Louis Bears champs out of the Great Lakes. Those continuing to join us. We've had 3 entertaining games so far. This is the 4th of 4 quarterfinals. Our first 3 quarterfinals, all of them were decided by 4 or fewer goals, including the previous one, game 15, in which Boston University, the 7th position, surprised 2 seed and host Florida 14-13. Cal Maritime wins the opening sprint. Keel haulers in the dark caps, coached by Aldrich Terrell. He is a familiar face. He actually had been in the pool for Cal Maritime back in 2019 when the keel haulers previously qualified for the National Collegiate Club Championship. That was at the University of Pittsburgh. And it's a good start there for the haulers. Cal Maritime goal. Cal Maritime goal scored by number 12 in dark, Ethan Osorio. His first of the game. 6:37 to go in the first quarter. Keel haulers 1, Bears 0. And the Bears unable to get anything done in their first offensive possession. WashU in St. Louis, Missouri, coached by Miguel Figueres. Figueres was the coach of the National Collegiate Club Championship in 2021, helping the Bears to a third-place finish. Cal Maritime goal scored by number 7 in dark, Kevin Kratz, his first. 6:15 remaining in the first quarter. Keel haulers 2, Bears 0. Put out in front. It's number 19 on the board. WashU goal scored by number 19 in white, Mateo Dal'Omo, his first. 6:10 to play in the first quarter. Cal Maritime 2, WashU 1. Winner of this game would take on Boston University in a semifinal later today. That would be game 21. There will be an exclusion on WashU. Washington University exclusion, be power play, keel haulers. 6-on-5 here for Cal Maritime with the Sierra Pacific Division. Down in front, able to skip it home. That's Riley Kratz. Cal Maritime goal scored by number 2 in dark, Riley Kratz. First of the game. 5:34 to play in the first quarter. Keel haulers in dark 3, WashU in white 1. No Sierra Pacific Division team has won the National Collegiate Club Championship. Cal Berkeley participated in the National Collegiate Club Championship title game back in 2012. The Golden Bears finished second with an 11-10 loss to University of Southern California at Osborne Aquatic Center in Corvallis, Oregon. Set up to the left flat, broken up, and the keel haulers are off to a nice start. Cal Maritime won its opening round against United States Military Academy 16-9. Wash U was able to take care of Penn State. Looks like a goal by number 13. Cal Maritime goal scored by number 13 in dark, Warren Cooper. First of the game. Timeout, Wash U. Its first full timeout. 4:58 to play in the first quarter. Cal Maritime in dark 4, Wash U in white 1. Hey fans, be sure to check out the concessions table at the front entrance for CWPA League t-shirts, shorts, fleeces, and other apparel for fans of water polo and the league. Cap 7 is the official water polo provider specializing in all your water polo needs. Visit cap7.com to find the gear you need to take your game to the next level. Cap 7 is the official ball of Collegiate Water Polo Association. Out of timeout, the Bears will have possession. They have been quite entertaining. We're 2+ minutes into this one. Cal Maritime is a 4-1 edge on the Wash U Bears. Wash U hasn't advanced to a semifinal since 2021 as an 11th seed. Cal Maritime exclusion on number 2. In dark, Riley Cracks. Power play, Wash U. Wash U, winners of 7 Division III Collegiate Club Championships. We haven't had a Division III CWPA Collegiate Club Championship contested since 2019. Even strength, trying to set up inside for Nick Hernandez, broken up by Warren Cooper. There's the keeper, Jacob Idris. Cal Maritime of Vallejo, California. The Keel Haulers defeated Cal Berkeley in the Sierra Pacific first place game by a score of 12-9 on October 20th. There was an exclusion on Wash U. The Bears will now gain possession. For those watching, Wash U going right to left on your screens. Cal Maritime left to right. Picked up there by Cooper. Then we got a call in 2 meters. The higher seed has not won each game today. UC San Diego eked out a 12-8 win as the top seed earlier over Virginia. That looks like number 8 with the goal, Jake Engelberg. Wash U goal scored by number 8 in white, Jake Engelberg. His first of the game. 3:19 remaining in the first quarter. Cal Maritime in the dark caps 4, Wash U in the white 2. Game 14, our second quarterfinal of the day, saw Texas A&M have a 3-goal lead at one point, only for it to evaporate as Cal Poly defeated the Aggies 16-14. Our previous game, game 15, Boston University surprised host Florida 14-13. Florida had been the National Collegiate Club runner-up last year. Up in the air, off the post. It will change hands for keeper Asher Schwartz. Schwartz with the outlet now to Engelberg. And boy, both of these teams have had trouble properly advancing the possessions. Idris looking for an opening. Finds room for Osorio. Osorio, who has one of the goals. And another play waved off. 2.5 minutes ago in the first quarter, Keel Haulers 4, Wash U Bears 2. Wash U champs out of the Great Lakes. 4th straight season. Defeated Notre Dame 12-8 in the title game this year. Outlet out to Griffin Glassmeyer. Glassmeyer to the near side. Up to the point, now to the left flat. Kratz, Kevin Kratz, set up, and that's Riley Katz. Showing some devastation on the throw. Cal Maritime goals scored by number 2 in dark, Riley Kratz. Second in the game. 1:58 to play in the first quarter. Cal Maritime 5, Wash U 2. Now, Cal Maritime's going to be careful that it doesn't allow Wash U to go the other way and score, because in the opening round win over Army 16-9, first 3 quarters, Army was hanging around. Just when it looked like Cal Maritime would have a 6-7 goal lead, Army would be chipping away. It wasn't until the 4th quarter, though, that the Keel Haulers were able to separate themselves. I believe that's Nick Ekstrom, number 30 in white. Ordinary foul, 15 seconds on the possession clock, 1:43 to go in the first. Ordinary foul. Cal Maritime is the free position, Wash U to 6. Broken up by Warren Cooper. Cooper now dribbling right to left, or left to right, depending on your direction. Matthew Turceret. And that's Matthew Turasek making a name for himself. Cal Maritime goal scored by number 3 in dark, Matthew Turasek. His first of the game. 1:23 remaining in the first quarter. Cal Maritime in dark 6, Wash U in white 2. And winner of this game takes on Boston University in a semifinal later on. Our other semifinal will have UC San Diego and Cal Poly. That will actually be a rematch of the 2022 National Collegiate Club Championship. Cal Maritime exclusion was on number 2 in dark, Riley Kratz. Even strength. Punch down in front by the keeper, Idris. I believe that might be the second on Kratz. Riley Kratz, who has 2 exclusions and 2 goals. 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. Frenetic pace so far for the Keel Haulers. Cal Maritime on the attack at the left flat. Good setup. The play waved off. Keel Haulers appeared in the Sierra Pacific title game for the 4th time in the past 5 seasons, having won 2 of them, 2019 and now 2024. Another push off by Wash U, shot clock unplugged. See what Idris has to do. Idris right at Schwartz. Schwartz with the stop and one more effort maybe. Blocked out in the field. That concludes our opening period. For one quarter in game number 16, the score, Cal Maritime Academy in the dark cap 6, Washington University St. Louis in the Whitecaps 2. So Cal Maritime going off to a quick start, leading by 4. We'll see if the Keel Haulers can continue when we return to the second quarter.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Hugo from Cap 7. This goal is great because it folds in the size of a backpack. You can take it to the beach, you can take it to the lake. If you're short on deck storage space, you can fold it up and put it in the closet. It's a great training tool. Get yours at cap7.com.
Hi, I'm Wolf Weigo. Do you want to improve your game? Everyone should have a Cap 7 ball to improve their ball handling skills. If you really want to improve your game, you've got to have a couple water polo balls in your house. Everywhere I go, I'm kicking around the ball, spinning it in my fingers, playing with it, kicking it. It's a lot of fun. Get one and take your ball handling skills to a new level.
In the second quarter will be Cal Maritime in dark and Wash U in white. Cal Maritime 6, Wash U 2. Following this game would be game 17 between Colorado and Michigan. Cal Maritime going left to right, Wash U in white, right to left. Keel Haulers win the sprint. The Cal Maritime right now with a 4-goal lead. In all 7 of its Sierra Pacific games this season, the largest margin of victory for the Keel Haulers had been 6, went 6-0 and 1. That's Kevin Kratz with his second. That was from the left side. Cal Maritime goals scored by number 7 in dark, Kevin Kratz, his second of the game. 6:41 to go in the second quarter. Cal Maritime 7, Wash U 2. Wash U now on the right flat, left flat rather. Warren Cooper. Matthew Turasek on guard coverage, ordinary foul, 8.5 seconds on the shot clock, 6:21 to go in the second. Backhanded right into the right arm of Jacob Idris. Cal Maritime finished 8th in its inaugural appearance in the National Collegiate Club Championship in 2019. It will finish better than that with a win in this game. broken up. And Usher Schwartz will have his say in the matter, going right to left. Whistles are silent. It was all ball. So Cal Maritime was 6 in the first, 1 so far in the second. And Wash U 2 in the first, none so far in the second. You win, your championship hopes are alive. You lose, you go playbacks for at best 5th. And you're not just playing for this season, you're playing for your division. How you finish this season is how your division will be seeded come 2025. Of course, the circumstances permitting. 10 seconds left on the possession clock. James Sutton, ordinary foul. Engelberg, opportunity for Luke Brawler, right into the wheelhouse of Idris. While Cal Maritime went 6-0-1 in Sierra Pacific play, Wash U actually went 9-2. 8-2, including 2-2 the opening weekend at Notre Dame, with losses to Notre Dame and Grand Valley State, 10-5 and 10-8 respectively. Wash U has the ball. Wash U in the Great Lakes Championship from October 26-27 defeated Grand Valley State 9-7 and Notre Dame 12-8 in the title game. So had some issues in the regular season, but able to figure out the kinks in the championships. Jacob Idris, brick wall yet again. Cooper, the feed to Kevin Kratz. Kevin Kratz has 2 goals, Riley Katz has 2 goals. 3 others have solo tallies, but Riley Kratz sitting out with 2 exclusions so far. We have a double exclusion. Double exclusion, number 10 in white for Wash U, James Sutton, and number 3 in dark for Cal Maritime, Matthew Turisic. It'll be 5-on-5. 3:51 to play in the second quarter. Cal Maritime 7, Wash U 2. We haven't seen too many of those in the tournament. Double exclusion. So 5-on-5, Cal Maritime has the ball. As Turisic was the guilty party for the Bears. James Sutton. And that's how you bury the hatchet with and pour out your frustration. Cal Maritime goal scored by number 13 in dark, Warren Cooper. Second in the game. 3:38 remaining in the second quarter. Cal Maritime 8, Wash U 3. Six-goal edge for the Sierra Pacific champs. Sierra Pacific Division is usually a tough out in this tournament. However, the Sierra Pacific has never won a men's National Collegiate Club Championship. In women's, Cal Berkeley back in 2022 did. Ordinary foul. Set up to the right flat. 5 seconds on the possession clock. Stopped in the tracks. Idris again. Save after save. Wash U does not have a response for the netminder. Now another opportunity here for Cooper. Cooper. That is off the left iron. Rebound by Kevin Kratz. Now to the left side, the one position. 20 seconds on the possession clock. 2:38 to go in the first half. Shows the motion Does not bury the hatchet. Wow, just missed by mere inches. Aldrich Terrell, all he could do was smile. He likes the effort, though. Hasn't been a lot to voice concern if you're the keel haulers. Ordinary foul. WashU. Match is stopped. Now going the other way. Warren Cooper. Now to the 5 position. And 44 to go in the first half. Player loses his cap. They have to wait till it's a total stoppage before you can put it back on. Schwartz has had trouble reading second chances. Ordinary foul at mid-pool. Ordinary foul. Kevin Kratz has to be careful, though. Number 13 in the dark cap. Here's Nick Hernandez. Up in the air. Secured by Idris. And he'll plot his next course. Maritime with 6 in the first, 2 in the second. WashU with 2 in the first, none in the second. So we approach 1 minute remaining in half one. That is able to cross. That's another Warren Cooper score. Al Berkeley, Cal Maritime Academy goal scored by number 13, Warren Cooper. Third of the game. 57 seconds to go in the second quarter. Cal Maritime in dark, 9. WashU in white, 2. That was just a matter of luck and took a lucky skip in there. Or a lucky claw. Cal Maritime lone blemish or non-win in Sierra Pacific play this season have been an 8-8 tie against the University of San Francisco October 12th. And we'll go back the other way. "37 seconds left in the first half. Setting up to the left side. And Kevin Kratz, he's also having fun with the party. Cal Maritime goal scored by number 7 in dark, Kevin Kratz, his third of the game. 27 seconds to play in the second quarter. Keel haulers in dark, 10. Bears in white, 2. Miguel Figueres' squad hasn't had an answer for the keel haulers. And winner of this game will take on the Boston University Terriers. In game 21, later on, ball's loose. Drenford's now even. 1 second. Idris heading to Vallejo. At the end of 2 quarters, the score in game 16. Cal Maritime Academy keel haulers in the dark caps, 10. WashU Bears in the white caps, 2. Cal Maritime had 6 in the first, 4 in the second. WashU 2 in the first, 0 in the second.
7 tip of the week. Hi, I'm Wolf Weigo, and today we're going to talk about what we're doing with our legs as we finish our shot, okay, transitioning from an egg beater to a strong breaststroke kick. So when you're shooting the ball, you want to get as much power as you can, and we're trying to use our whole body. So we're not just using our arm, we're using our abs, our back, okay, and even our legs to finish it off. So if you think about it, an egg beater kick, you're doing one leg alternated with the other, okay, and if I want to get maximum power, I'm going to do a strong breaststroke kick with both legs at the same time, thrusting forward to get as much velocity on that ball as I can. So as I'm faking the ball, I'm in a regular egg beater position, I'm egg beatering hard, okay? And as I'm about to shoot the ball, I'm going to accelerate, draw both legs up, and do a breaststroke kick as I come forward and bring that ball. So I'm going to do a breaststroke kick, I'm transitioning from that egg beater, coming up, recoiling my body, getting my legs into that frog position, where I try and get them up for as much power as possible. If I keep my legs low, I'm only kicking with a little bit of energy, pushing a little bit of water. If I can draw my knees higher, also if you're more flexible, it's really helpful. Okay, so anytime you're working on egg beater, okay, it's really good to make sure that you're stretching, okay, when you're out of the pool, trying to get as much flexibility as possible. The more you can torque your leg up, the more water you're going to be able to push. Okay, so again, I'm egg beatering, transitioning, and finishing with a strong egg beater as I come forward. Let's check it out one more time. So we talked about our legs. The last thing we're doing is with that offhand, we're going to be also pulling water behind us so that it pulls us forward. So as I'm doing that breaststroke kick, I'm pulling with my left hand, trying to grab as much water as possible, while at the same time following through on my finish. Okay, so a lot of players will use that offhand to really maintain their vertical position in the water, but once they shoot, they just let it sit there. Okay, so you want to remember that you're going to use that offhand to help get out of the water, and then once you're coming forward, you're going to use it to pull forward as well. So you're using it every way you want to make your position better or your shot better. You're activating every part of your body really, but finishing with that left hand or right hand if you're a lefty.
In a good spot right now. Wash U wins the third quarter sprint. Bears trying to get on the board for the first time since the opening 7 minutes. It was a 4-0 run by the Keel Haulers in the second quarter. Wash U The 15 on the possession clock out of St. Louis, Missouri, Great Lakes champs. 7-time Division III national champ. Haven't had a CWPA Division III national championship since 2019. 5 seconds on the possession clock. Setting up inside, bottled up in the hole. And that's Matthew Teresic. Picked it up. Warren Cooper, who has a trio of goals. Setting up inside, and there's a kick out. Wash U exclusion on number 10 in white, James Sutton. Power play, keel haulers. 6 seconds now on the advantage for CMA. Broken up from behind by Jake Engelberg. Asher Schwartz could smile after that one. Might be the second on Sutton. I believe Sutton may have had a double exclusion in the first half. So one more exclusion would mean he can't come back. Sutton will be ineligible to return. 3 seconds on the possession clock, heading back to St. Louis. Old throw here for the keel haulers. We got another kick out. That's on number 4. Wash U exclusion on number 4 in white, Jude Lachey. Power play, keel haulers. Jude Lachey out for a few more seconds. 5 seconds on the power play. Looks like it's tipped out of play. Tipped out of play. Last touch by the keel haulers. It was last touch by the Bears. Keel haulers will get a 2-meter. Strength is even. And it squeaks past Schwartz. It's Cooper yet again. Cal Maritime goals scored by number 13 in dark, Warren Cooper. 4 for the game. 4:48 to play in the third quarter. Cal Maritime in dark 11, Wash U in white 2. And right now, this is the first game that we've had this type of separation between the two teams. Had a game that was 4-goal difference, 2-goal difference, and 1 goal. And Wash U able to get on the board. Looks like that's a goal by number 3, Luke Brawler. Wash U goal scored at 4:35 to go in the third quarter. It's now 11-3 keel haulers. They have been rolling. We're sorry if we misidentified any scores. Number 3 in white, that would be his first. But Cal Maritime's got 3 scorers with at least a pair. Riley Kratz has 2, Kevin Kratz has 3, Warren Cooper, believe to have 4. And there's another kick out. Cal Maritime goal on the power play scored by number 7 in dark, Kevin Kratz. His 4th for the game. There was also an exclusion on Wash U. That was on number 19 in white, Mateo Dal Omo. 4:16 to play in the third quarter. Cal Maritime in dark 12, Wash U in white 3. Cal Maritime defeated Army in an opening round matchup yesterday, 16-9. Wash U defeated Pennsylvania State in an opener, 11-9. It is going to be no, maybe even strength. Wash U thought it was a kick out. Now to the right flat position. Nick Hernandez. unable to draw up anything feasible. Here comes Warren Cooper. Cooper and Kevin Kratz believed to have 4 apiece. Still got 8 games remaining after this one today. We even have 13, 15th place games later on. Games 23 and 24. That's a 5-meter. WashU penalty on number 15 in white, Owen Limbrick. Setting up a 5-meter for Warren Cooper. Cal Maritime 5-meter penalty goal. Successful by number 13 in dark, Warren Cooper. 5th of the game. 3:25 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Cal Maritime in dark 13. WashU in white 3. Cal Maritime doesn't usually have this large of a lead for the rest of the season. Keel Haulers did not have a double-digit margin of victory in Sierra Pacific play this season. The largest margin rather, have been 6 on 3 occasions. Got a kick out on the Cal Maritime end, so the Bears are up. Cal Maritime exclusion, power play for WashU. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. WashU with 2 in the 1st. None in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd. Set to the left side, pump fake. Will fire and connect. That's Nick Ekstrom. WashU goals scored by number 30 in white, Nick Ekstrom. 1st of the game. 2:47 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Cal Maritime 13, WashU 4. WashU's best finish in this tournament was 3rd in 2021, the National Collegiate Club Championship, when it was the 11th position, finished in 3rd. Set up inside, but broken up by the keel haulers, Joaquin Alger. Jacob Idris is still in net for CMA, Cal Maritime Academy. Elder Terrell has to be pleased with the way his team has been battling on both ends. Ekstrom? No, that is Ekstrom. Exclusion foul on Cal Maritime, number 13 in dark, Warren Cooper. WashU goal. With 2:06 to go in the 3rd quarter. On the power play. Scorers Cal Maritime in dark 13, WashU in white 5. And the keel haulers now back on attack. WashU starting to figure things out as that is offensive trying to cross mid-pool. 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. It's been all keel haulers in this one. Cal Maritime looking to advance to the semifinals of Game 21 later today against Boston University, making its inaugural appearance in the tournament. BU. Out of bounds. Ball throw for Idris. BU, champs out of the New England Division. First time New England Division champ. BU stunned Florida in the quarterfinal, 14-13. Penalty called on WashU, so the keel haulers will take a 5-meter penalty shot. It will be taken by Riley Kratz. Penalty shot is stopped by Usher Schwartz. So Schwartz able to make the stop on Kratz, who might have 2 exclusions. It looked like someone went to the noggin for Cal Maritime, for Wash U. Gotta give Wash U credit. Down, but not out. Still being vocal and getting instruction from the sideline. Ball is loose. They ruled the way of the Bears. So by the way, we had a streak end today. University of Virginia losing 12-8 to UC San Diego in our first of 4 quarterfinals. Snapped a 4-game tournament win streak for UVA. Had one of the last 3 games they had played last season. And won its opener 15-14 sudden death last night over Colorado. And in the fourth quarter, UVA had been down by 1 at a point to the Tritons. And that's within 5 meters, and the goal's to the right of the net. It's another one for Teresic, his second. Cal Maritime goal scored by number 3 in dark, Matthew Teresic. At least his second of the game. 45.9 seconds remaining in the third. Cal Maritime in the dark caps. 14. Wash U Bears in the white 5. Most goals scored in the game today so far have been 16 by Cal Poly, 16-14 over Texas A&M in game 14, or second of 2 quarterfinals. A&M, I believe, led by as many as 3. And in the fourth quarter, just could not stave off the Mustangs. The exclusion on CMA. Exclusion on Cal Maritime. Power play for the Bears. Broken up from behind by the keel haulers, Austin Hockaday. One second. You can count it. Count the goal. Wash U goal. Scored by number 8 in white at the buzzer. Second goal of the game for Jake Engelberg. That is the end of the third quarter. The score, Cal Maritime in dark, 14. Wash U in white, 6.
Hi, I'm Wolf Weigo, and I'd like to introduce the 1 kilogram heavy training ball. Think of this ball as a weight belt for your arms. This is really going to strengthen your wrist, okay, your forearms, your shoulder, and really make you a lot stronger in your shooting. You can use this ball on dry land against a wall, or in your passing drills, or against a rebounder. Keep the ball up in front and really focus on your shoulder, your wrist, and your forearm in your passing. Maybe pass for 5 or 10 minutes with the ball, and then go back to a regular water polo ball, and you really feel the difference in the power that you're producing out of all those muscle groups. Hi, I'm Wolf Weigo with Cap 7. There's one more quarter to go in this game. Fourth quarter coming up now.
Entering the fourth quarter in game 16. Cal Maritime in the dark caps 13, Wash U in the white 6. Following this game would be game 17 between University of Colorado and University of Michigan. Got us device here on CWPATV.com. We've got our final quarterfinal. Wash U wins the fourth quarter sprint. So if the result holds, Wash U will be taking on the Florida Gators in game 22. That is a consolation playback. While the winner of this game will take on Boston University in game 21, our second of two semifinals. Stopped there by Jacob Idris. There's another keeper in the net for Wash U now. Instead of Oscar Schwartz, it's Diego Prado, 1A, in white. Cal Maritimers control the entirety of the game, and there is a 5-meter. That is the third exclusion on number 10. In white, James Sutton. Sutton cannot return for Wash U. There will be a 5-meter penalty shot for the Keel Haulers. 5-meter penalty goal scored by number 13 in dark, Warren Cooper. His 6th of the game. 6:18 remaining in the fourth quarter. Cal Maritime in dark 15, Wash U in white 6. Cal Maritime 6 in the first, 4 in the second, 4 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Wash U driving now, left to right in white, 2 in the first, 0 in the second, 4 in the third, none so far in the fourth. 6 minutes remaining in regulation. There's number 11, Mason Roth, who had it. 3 seconds left on the possession clock. Engelberg able to do it from 6 meters. Wash U goal scored by number 8 in white, Jake Engelberg. He's got a few. 5:51 remaining in the fourth quarter. CMA in dark 15, Wash U in white 7. We still got 8 games to go after this one. Now our 13th, 15th place games are going to be later on toward the end of the day. Georgia Tech and Florida State will be game 23 and game 24. Our last game of the day would be the U.S. Military Academy and Iowa State. Iowa State in this tournament for the first time since 2014. A division champion the first time since 2005. Set in front. The Cal Maritime cannot be stopped right now. Keel Haulers goal scored by number 2 in dark, Riley Kratz. At least his third. 5:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. Keel Haulers 16, Bears 7. And Wash U had an 11-9 opening round win over Pennsylvania State. Cal Maritime 16-9 winner over Army. Out of bounds. Low throw here for Idris. Cal Maritime can hold off the Bears. That's going to be a fun matchup between the Keel Haulers and the Boston University Terriers. Stopped up there by Prado, but second effort though is flush for the Keel Haulers. Cal Maritime goal scored by number 9 in dark, Chris Frazier. First of the game. 5 minutes remaining in the fourth. CMA in dark, 17. Wash U in white, 7. And it's been a while in this tournament since the winning team had a margin of victory of at least 10. In fact, the last margin of victory of at least 10, I think, was Florida over Iowa State in Game 2, 27-5. Another one for Cooper. You can't stop him right now. Cal Maritime goal scored by number 13 in dark, Warren Cooper. His 7th for the game. 4:27 to play in regulation. Cal Maritime 18, Wash U 7. Field haulers still have all 3 full and 1 30-second timeout. Wash U has 2 full and 1 30-second. Stopped there by Jacob Idris, number 1 in dart. This is our last quarterfinal matchup. Our first 3 were all thrillers. First 3 quarterfinals were decided by 4 or fewer goals. This one, not going to be the same. But Wash U is going to try to finish with some positives. Because Wash U is going to be taking on, most likely, Florida in game 22. Exclusion foul called on Cal Maritime. Timeout, Wash U. The Bears are on the power play, 3:39 remaining and regulation. The score is now CMA 18, Wash U 7. Fans, be sure to check out the concession table located at the entrance for league t-shirts, shorts, fleeces, and other apparel for fans of water polo and the league. Check out the concessions table located at the entrance before you leave. If you don't act quickly, we could be out of your favorite merchandise. After this game would be game 17 between Colorado and Michigan. We're back here from O'Connell Pool, the campus of the University of Florida in Gainesville, Florida. It's the 2024 CWPA Men's National Collegiate Club Championship. Out of the timeout will be a 6-on-5 opportunity for the Bears. Bears are on the 6-on-5. Cal Maritime has been in front the whole game. Now to the right side with Fate. Mason Roth unable to cash in. And there's also an exclusion or timeout? Timeout. Cal Maritime, its first full timeout. 3:18 remaining in the fourth. The score, Cal Maritime in the dark caps 18. Wash U in the white 7. Kiel Haulers will have possession out of the timeout. Now in the game for Cal Maritime, number 1A in dark, Andrew Munoz. Andrew Munoz now in relief of Jacob Idris. Long range stop by Diego Prado. Warren Cooper believed to have at least 7 goals, number 13 in dark for the Kiel Haulers. Likely the player of the game right now, he's been firing on all cylinders. There is Owen Renbrick. There'll be an exclusion. Cal Maritime exclusion on number 18 in dark, Nicholas Anderson. Power play for the Bears. But that is short-lived. Back to work, road, Cal Maritime. Aldrich Terrell's going to have to be pleased with his team's performance. And he played for Cal Maritime in the 2019 squad that finished 8th at the National Collegiate Club Championship in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Won the opening round over Oregon State, then lost 3 straight. 2 wins to start the tournament. Got to please him. He couldn't do that as a player, and now he has figured things out here. His team is firing on all cylinders, and they're clicking. Opportunity perhaps for Ethan Bort, number 25. Owen Limbrick. Roth able to dig deep and bury to the left corner. WashU goal scored by number 11 in white, Mason Roth. 1:52 to go in regulation. Cal Maritime in dark 18, WashU in white 8. Aldrich Terrell, probably from the sideline, will advise his players to use as much clock as possible. It's a minute 38 remaining in regulation. 18-8 Kiel Haulers. Cal Maritime, 6 in the first, 4 in the second, 4 in the third, 4 in the fourth. WashU, 2 in the first, 0 in the second, 4 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Limbrick inside 2 meters now. And it gets past the keeper, Munoz. WashU goal scored by number 15 in white, Owen Rimbrick. 1:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Kiel Haulers 18, Bears 9. This is our 16th game of the tournament. All 16 will involve the winning team scoring double figures. It'll be going the other way. By the way, we mentioned about Cal Maritime playing in the second semifinal later on against Boston. That's out of play. Boston University. That's game 21. Game 20 will feature UC San Diego, the 2-time reigning National Collegiate Club champ, and Cal Poly. That's going to be a rematch of the 2022 National Collegiate Club Championship, which the Tritons won in overtime. Cal Poly did not qualify for national clubs last year, as it did not capture the Pac Coast title last year. That was UCLA. 37 seconds remaining in regulation. Cal Maritime could look to have the final cherry. The difference is 9. Set up, broken up by WashU. But that will likely close the scoring on the Kiel Haulers of Vallejo, California. WashU with one chance to get double figures. 8 seconds. Last chance, but it won't be enough time. That is the end of game 16. The final score, Cal Maritime in the dark caps 18, Washington University and St. Louis in the white 9. Cal Maritime advances to take on Boston University in game 21. while WashU will play University of Florida in game 22. Our player of the game for Cal Maritime, scoring 7 goals, number 13 in dark, Warren Cooper. Our next game will be game 17 between Colorado and Michigan. So, win by the Keel Haulers will put Cal Maritime in the semifinals for the first time. I'm Scott Sailor, David Weiss. Stick around, we got more to come on the CWPA network from Gainesville.